Hello there, this is Ted Davenport, small groups pastor at Hill Country Bible Church, and thanks for clicking on this video. Just wanted to give you a little picture of what Soul Revolution small groups might look like and how you can facilitate your small groups through this series. I'm going to take just a few minutes and share with you just a few things, and appreciate your patience watching this. Sorry you couldn't make the training sessions that we had on Sunday, this past Sunday. So, Soul Revolution, there are a few elements you need to be aware of with respect to this series. First of all, it's an 8-week sermon series starting this coming Sunday, September 23rd. The first sermon will be preached by John Burke, pastor of Gateway Community Church and author of the book Soul Revolution. Now, with regard to the book, you are more than welcome to read it. It is loosely connected to the series that we're doing, this 8-week series. So one of the major things in the book, that if you do decide to buy it and you want to read it, is the 60-60 experiment. John Burke talks through all of that. But the elements of the series are the 8-week sermon series, the 60-60 experiment, which is setting our timers or watches or texts so that every 60 minutes for 60 days, we're getting a reminder that's causing us to pause in our day and reflect on the fact that the God of the universe is with us. And what does he want us to see in that moment? What does he want us to do in that moment? And there's a very glossy card that's been in your bulletin over the last few weeks about how to set alarms, where you can tap into to get a warning each or an alarm each 60 minutes. The best way is for you to send a text to the number 40404, and then in the message indicate, follow, and then space, at my6060. Okay, so follow, space, at my6060. You'll get texts every hour between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. that will be an inspirational message tied to the sermon from the Sunday before. Also, we're going to have daily readings available for you, 5 daily readings each week, Monday through Friday, for a total of 8 weeks. So there'll be a total of 40 daily readings available to you that come primarily from the book by Brother Lawrence called Practicing the Presence of God. Some of the readings will also come out of the Soul Revolution book by John Burke. These readings are going to be available for you this coming Sunday on September 23rd in the form of a booklet. We're going to be passing them out to everybody in the church that wants one. Also, you can go on our website, hcbc.com, and pull down the readings each day. In your small group, and you'll see this in the material that we've attached to this email that this video link was tied to, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so each week in your small group setting, you're going to talk about the daily readings and how they impacted the people in your group. You're also going to talk about the 60-60 experiment and how God is impacting people as they tap into him on an hour-by-hour basis. And if you hear cool stories about how this is really rocking people's worlds, we want to hear about those stories. Let us know. You can just contact us by phone or email. Give us the name of the individual. We'll get in touch with them. We'll get the story from them and find out how this is really making a difference in their lives. So each of the 8 weeks, you're going to be talking about the 60-60 experiment, the daily readings. We're going to give you a passage to read through, or a couple of passages to read through in your small group setting. You're going to have questions there to talk through those. And then you're going to have kind of a prescribed prayer time, which you are encouraged to use. But the whole format of this series, the small group materials which we have included here, is just a guideline for you. And you can feel free to vary from that, but it's just a guideline that you can use. It'll keep you on track as you go through this Soul Revolution series. Main thing I want you to focus on as you go through this is not to get all wadded up in Bible study only and neglect to think about application and how this applies to our lives. So really focus on the application aspect of this small group material. So, sermon series, 60-60 experiment, the daily readings, and the small group material. We think this can be a really powerful time in your life. and in the lives of those people that God entrusts to you as you facilitate these small group discussions. The series will begin again September 23rd, and we'll go through November 11th. We encourage you, even as soon as this week, to get together with your group, to get to know one another a little bit before you start after the 23rd of September. So that's just kind of it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, we would love to help you talk this through, think this through. Take a look at the materials first. I think that'll be very self-explanatory for you. And we're just looking forward to hearing your stories and hearing about how Soul Revolution impacts your life and impacts the life of the people in your group. So God bless you. Have a great time with this.